Well, howdy there everybody, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in. And I have what I think is going to be a fun little video here for us. The other day I was just kind of like, doing whatever, thinking, I was like, what if Les Pauls didn't exist? And then it kind of made me think, like, what if Gibson didn't exist? Obviously, Gibson had some issues. It seems like they got it all worked out now, which I'm extremely happy about. But it just kind of made me thinking, like, man, there's so many famous players who play Les Pauls. And I was like, well, what would they play if they didn't have a Les Paul? What if Gibson just in general didn't exist? Before we do this, if you want tabs for the riffs I'm going to play, that link is down below. You can get that. You can check out my free guitar course if you want to, the fretboard decoder. That is also linked down below. Okay, so here's how the video is going to go down. This guy does not exist. So basically what I'm going to do is I have 5 different riffs that are from classic Gibson players. They've played Gibson a lot in their career, or they're very well known for using Les Pauls, SGs, whatever it might be. And I'm going to play them with 4 different guitars. I'll be changing the amps as well, that way you're just not hearing the same amp throughout the whole thing. We're going to be running into the Friedman, the Revv, the Orange, the Marshall, which is over here, and then the Axe effects as well, for each person trying to, get in the ballpark of what they would probably use for an amp. So down below in the comments, if any of them stand out to you, let me know. If you're like, hey, I could totally see Slash rocking a Telly, or if you're just like, oh, I'm so happy he plays a Les Paul. Let me know that down below as well. But let's get riffing. So the first guitarist up is, of course, Slash, and we are playing through the Friedman BE, which is, can you see it? It's over there. The light's really bright today. And I'm using one of his newer songs, Driving Rain, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to use more of a modern Slash song versus just, your typical Guns N' Roses one. So here we go. Yikes, it is Sykes up next, and we're going to do some Crying in the Rain, some good old Whitesnake. So we are running into the Revv Generator 740. I don't exactly know what Sykes used, but we're just going to do the same thing. So let's go. So next we have Scott Holiday from Rival Sons, which are a more recent band. Again, and he definitely doesn't play Les Paul. He plays an SG. But I thought, again, it'd be cool to, just to have some different, artists in here than what I normally choose from. And we are running into the Orange Rock-a-Verb 50 Mark III, which, you know, Scott uses orange amps, however you would say it. He uses orange, and you know, let's go. So we're back. Right now, the Marshall is Jimmy rigged. It's literally balancing on top of the Friedman because of the handle. But so I got to kind of watch if I yank on this cable. I think I'm going to pull it off the amp. But anyways, ACDC now. Let's just go ahead and get to it. Like I said, I'm going to the Marshall Origin and the guitars. So here we go. And last but certainly not least, back there somewhere, if you can see it, is my Axe effects. And the reason I chose to do this is because I'm going to do a Zakk Wild riff, and I believe Crazy Babies was, so when Zakk was using his rat gear and stuff like that, maybe he had switched over to the Marshalls. I can't quite remember. My buddy Michael, if you happen to be watching this, I'm sure you know the answer to that. But I'm almost positive he was still using rat gear, but I could be wrong. But anyways, here's the riff. Alright guys, that is going to be it. So let me know, what, did any particular one stand out to you? Like, hey, I could totally see, Slash rocking a Telly or Slash rocking a Super Strat. Oh my god, look, you're not gone. Ah, thankfully Gibson does exist and we get to have these awesome guitars. So until next time guys, like I said before, let me know down below what you thought. If there were any of them that stood out, you're just like, yo, I'm so glad they have a Gibson. So other than that, peace out homies, keep on rocking, and I will see you later.